White flag in the air. Give these drivers a wave as they come by. They put an effort in to be here each and every Friday night for you. Third season of action for the Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint Car Division. Your pole sitter, Mike Thorne, has never won a feature race here in Crate Sprint Car competition. Twice a Thunderstock champion here at the Speedway. On his outside, multiple feature winner in the Crate division, that is Josh Shantz. Of course, 2014 track champion Ryan Hunsinger in row number 2, and Aaron Turkey with several feature wins here as well. Here we go up to the chalk line, green flag out.
Kyle McKenzie throws a double green, so we're underway. Josh Shantz will jump out to the early lead over the gunslinger.
So Thorne back to third quickly. The pole sitter now losing the third spot, and he's back to fourth. Shantz holding that lead as we come around to complete lap number 1.
Shantz your leader. Aaron Turkey now in the second spot over Ryan Hunsinger in the third. Mike Thorne in the fourth spot. Brad Hare running in fifth.
Turkey looking good in that 68 car, looking even better. His teammate, the 88 Justin McDonald, who's on the move here, the rookie driver in the Crate division. He started back in the 8th spot, up into 4th now.
Here comes the gunslinger back to the inside of Josh Shantz as they go out. Oh, he slides up into Aaron Turkey, who catches the wall, and the red flag will fly.
Everybody does a good job to avoid that one as Turkey got up into the wall hard and upside down. The safety crew quickly on the scene.
Man, oh man, a hard hit there for Aaron Turkey as Hunsinger got loose off of corner number 2, got up into the 68 of Turkey. Clinton Jeffrey is down there. We'll get a report in a moment.
Well, they're flipping the car back over. That is usually a good sign. And they'll work on getting Aaron Turkey out of the 68 machine. So we get word Aaron Turkey is out of the machine and standing with an emergency worker. You can see him there in the black fire suit talking to the emergency worker by the number 8 of Hannah Farrell. So Aaron Turkey is out of the 68 machine, and Clinton Jeffrey will go over and get a word with him.
Aaron, the main thing is you're all right here and catching your breath as we walk and talk. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Aaron's okay? Hard flip there, lots of fuel. The main thing, you're good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just seen him slide up, and I thought I could get around him, and then he just went a little bit more than I thought, and it was too late by then.
Still smiling. That's the main thing. Aaron Turkey, ladies and gentlemen, is all right as he walks back to the ambulance. In a scary wreck here. I've not seen in 10 years that much fuel come out of the back of one of these cars, guys. Absolutely pouring all over Aaron. The safety crew were there ready to do the job, and they did a marvelous job to get this car back on its wheels without it catching fire.
And that's something they've practiced, Tommy. They used an old chassis over in the pit area, and they work at extracting drivers to be as quick as they can to get on the scene for such an occasion, because if a driver's covered in fuel, all it takes is one little spark and we're in trouble. And you saw them react very quickly.
And the thing about methanol fuel that is run in these sprint cars is it burns very cool and very clear, so very hard to see sometimes if there's a fire on one of these cars.
So good news, and good to see Aaron Turkey walking back to the pit area. A car can obviously be rebuilt, but we can't replace Aaron Turkey, so we're glad to see him out of the car. And again, as he talked, not putting any blame on anyone, he thought he could get by, and Ryan just got a little looser than he thought, and just one of those racing deals that kind of out of everyone's control for everyone involved.
Yeah, this track's wide, but it gets a little narrow out of corner 2 sometimes when they're all looking for that same groove.
So it looks as though they may just pull this one into the infield.
Well, the main thing, Greg, was they had to get it out of the fuel. So they wanted to just get it clear out of the fuel before they could clean up this puddle here on the back straightaway. And with all the hot parts here on the car, certainly wanted to make sure they got it clear. The big question is how much fuel is here on the back straightaway? They've got most of the puddle cleaned up already. And we'll work on getting this one out of here.
We could always do the Clinton Jeffrey Facebook cover photo Just ignite it. I believe it was Merrittville they did that. They did that one night at Brighton Speedway, and they ignited the fuel, but it was a lot more than they thought it was. And corner 4 was a huge inferno.
Big black spot afterwards, too.
So they'll avoid that at all costs. We do have a winner in the 50-50. Congratulations, Maria Schutz of Brantford, who won $925. Tommy?
Oh, I was wrong. It wasn't quite 1,000.
Just about.
Getting close, though. 50-50, always up near that $1,000 mark or more every single week. So if you're here and you want to go home a few dollars richer, it doesn't cost much to get into the 50-50 draw.
Again next week, Bradshaw Brothers presents Media Night. All comes the gunslinger back to the inside of Josh Shantz as they go out. Oh, he slides up in Aaron Turkey, who catches the wall, and the red flag will fly.
Everybody does a good job to avoid that one as Turkey got up into the wall hard and upside down. The safety crew quickly on the scene.
Man, oh man, a hard hit there for Aaron Turkey as Hunsinger got loose off of corner number 2, got up into the 68 of Turkey. Clinton Jeffrey is down there. We'll get a report in a moment.
Well, they're flipping the car back over. That is usually a good sign. And they'll work on getting Aaron Turkey out of the 68 machine.
Here comes the gunslinger back to the inside of Josh Shantz as they go out. Oh, he slides up into Aaron Turkey, who catches the wall, and the red flag will fly.
Everybody does a good job to avoid that one as Turkey got up into the wall hard. And up. Okay, you just mentioned TJSlideways.com. TJ is watching on the live feed here tonight and says he wishes he was here. And he says, yes, I did go to Clint's Facebook to see what Greg was talking about.
So there you go, the big inferno.
So someone's listening to us out there.
We have one follower.
We're going green this time by 18 laps to go. Josh Shantz, the leader. Ryan Hunsinger second. Jesse McDonald up to third from the 8th spot, the rookie driver in the 88 car. Then it's Mike Thorne and Brad Herron rounding out the top 5. Single file past the cone. Here we go.
Restart underway for the Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint Car Division. Shantz gives up the lead to the gunslinger Ryan Hunsinger, but the man on the moves, that 88 of Jesse McDonald.
McDonald on the top side where boss Glenn Styres likes to run, and he's making it work right now as he'll go after the 43H of Hunsinger now. Shantz back to third, then it's Herron at fourth, and Mike Thorne up to fifth.
Here comes Holly Porter looking for a top 5 spot. She looks to the inside of Mike Thorne, down into corner number 3, brings Mark Zuba along on the outside. Here comes Zuba to fifth.
Boy, that was close down there in corner 4. Zuba now takes the 5th spot away from Porter and Thorne. And Zuba looking racy here tonight in the 00. Up front, McDonald looking racy as well as he gets to the outside and tries to make a run on Hunsinger.
Hunsinger, your leader. Jesse McDonald, though, right there in that 2nd spot. What a celebration that would be if Jesse McDonald can get a win here tonight as he follows the gunslinger. Now Brad Herron, who's looked very strong here in 2016, challenging for third.
McDonald is a rookie this year, has been in the Bombers and the Thunder stocks here at Ohsweken. Also, I think a few mini stock starts. And I saw him earlier tonight. He says the Crate Sprint is easier to drive than his Thunder stock was, but it's proving a little bit more difficult for him to try to get around the veteran driver, Ryan Hunsinger.
Lap traffic played a little bit of havoc there for McDonald. And all the while, the top 2, if they had rear view mirrors, they'd be seeing Brad Herron getting closer and closer. That car number 12 hooked up here tonight.
McDonald has got the front wheels cranked all the way to the left. That car pushing out of the corners now as the track continues to change here at the end of this night. Hunsinger starting to open up a gap now over McDonald. Then it's Herron. Shantz back to 4th, and Zuba still holding the 5th spot.
Across the stripe another time to complete lap number 9. Next time by, we'll see the halfway mark as the gunslinger Ryan Hunsinger looking to make it 2 in a row here this evening.
McDonald fighting with that 88 car just a bit as he tries to get through the middle groove here. Hunsinger on the bottom side, halfway, 10 laps in and 10 to go for the Hunsinger machine, looking for feature win number 2 in a row.
Durnin Motorsports looking good right out of the box here with the gunslinger aboard as he increases his lead over the 88 of Jesse McDonald in that second spot. Brad Herron remains in third. Good fight for fourth now as Shantz and Zuba go at it.
Yeah, Zuba tried to make a slider work there and couldn't get it done as Shantz up on the top side, Zuba on the bottom. And Zuba will hold down the fifth spot for now. Up front, it's all Hunsinger now as he continues to open up his lead over McDonald with 8 laps to go.
Yeah, just 8 more trips around for the gunslinger. There might be some lap traffic before this is over, and it could get interesting there, and it's a pretty decent lap traffic in the way of Mike Thorne, who's right in front of them. So we'll see what happens with 7 laps to go. Can the gunslinger hang on?
Yeah, Thorne, the pole sitter, just has not gotten that car to work tonight to his liking, and he's fallen all the way to the back here. In the 13th spot is Thorne, but Hunsinger now working on putting a lap on the Mike Bell 04X.
So 14 and 6 to go. Hunsinger's your leader over Jesse McDonald. Third right now is Brad Herron. Fourth, Josh Shantz. Fifth is Mark Zuba. Sixth is Holly Porter. Seventh, Sean Evans. And eighth, how about a great run there for Hannah Farrell running in the 8th spot. And you got Jerry Hill in the 9th spot, and 10th is Jordan Hill.
Yeah, Hannah started in the 12th spot, so she's made up a few positions here. She spent part of this week racing quarter midgets down in North Carolina, back here in the full-size sprint car tonight.
4 laps to go now for the gunslinger. Ryan Hunsinger, he's caught Mike Thorne in the 55. Now Shantz trying to hold on to fourth. He got high there in corner 1, opened the door for Mark Zuba as third, fourth, and fifth all go at it.
Yeah, Shantz, Zuba are both working on the 12 of Herron now, and it's about to be that position up for grabs. Shantz trying to take away the 3rd spot away from Herron.
Interesting fight there, watching those 3 cars go at it. Now Holly Porter joins the mix, but Josh Shantz not going away with 2 to go for the leader, Ryan Hunsinger.
Hunsinger has cleared Mike Thorne, but Thorne now following him through, hasn't lost much ground. McDonald way back, though, the 2nd place car, the 88, as Shantz has worked his way around Herron. He's up to 3rd, trying to maybe catch McDonald here, but time is running out. White flag in the air.
Half a lap to go. The gunslinger has been very strong right out of the box for the Durnin Motorsports team. He'll work it off at corner number 4. Checkers will come out, and the gunslinger Ryan Hunsinger takes the win in the Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Car A-Main.
Second will be Jesse McDonald. Third, Josh Shantz. Fourth will be Herron. And caution flag at the end of this one for Hannah Farrell. Then I believe Holly Porter may have gotten the 5th spot at the end there. You go ahead. I'll come down if you don't.
2 weeks in a row, looking very strong out of the gate with Durnin Motorsports. You had a word there with Aaron Turkey, just a racing deal really there, but interesting night overall.
I don't know what happened there. I obviously would have to see the tape, but I just don't know if I was going to give him a trophy for that. That's not the way I like to win races. I don't know what happened. I knew we had a car that could win, and to take him out like that, or I don't know. He said it was just a racing deal, but that's not the way I win races. So, like I said, it's nice to get 2 for 2, but I just don't like to get involved in that kind of nonsense. So I don't, like I said, I'd have to see it, but I feel horrible about it.
Overall, Jack, there we go. Overall, a great experience right now, Jeff Durnin and Durnin Motorsports. Seems like you guys are having a lot of fun.
Oh, we're having tons of fun. This car's a 2003 J&J, and the tires on it, the tires are probably, I don't know, 3 years old, the back tires, and everything just seems to be working. The car just moves like it's just on a rail, so I'm having a ton of fun.
All right, let's hear it for the gunslinger. Ryan Hunsinger picking up the win here tonight. 2nd place, and this guy deserves a round of applause because you've made a great transition into the great sprint cars. Jesse McDonald, 2nd place. Got to feel somewhat like a win for you.
Yeah, it feels awesome. I mean, just to be up here with these guys, it's amazing. Growing up watching sprint cars, it's a dream come true.
Did you ever imagine you'd be so strong in the box? Because you look like you're just a natural sprint car driver.
I find it easy to drive a Thunder car, but you know, so easy with the pedal and everything. Get the hang of it.
Who would you like to thank?
I got to thank Glenn Styres, Styres Racing, my parents, everybody that's helped, Jay, just everybody, Dylan. They've just been a huge help, and I couldn't have done it without them.
There you have it, Jesse McDonald, second place here tonight. And Josh Shantz, we'll talk to him. Third place finish, I'll tell you what, that's a hard-fought third place finish because you could have finished back in sixth, but you really kept at it and you got up here on the podium.
Yeah, I figured there's no top left by our feature, but I was wrong. I went to the top and started going up higher and higher and found my cushion and passed the ball, and then we were really making gains on the 88 car, and then we don't know last round about 43 is going. I don't know, that was wrong. So, no, they set this car up awesome tonight, and yeah.
Who would you like to thank for third here tonight?
All my sponsors, Cal Tire, Cobra Trucking, Engine Technology, Napa, Creative Edge, Shopper Trucker, Nicholson Realty, everybody else on this car, my dad, Todd Sutherland, Bob Miller, everybody else in the pits that helps on this car every week, and yeah, it's really appreciated.
There you go. Good work tonight for a third place finish for Josh Shantz. So that wraps things up down here on track side with the gunslinger Ryan Hunsinger grabbing his second win in a row.